founder of Cornerstone Productions, LLC, the Minneapolis-based theater company, dedicated to helping groups and organizations develop live entertainment and exceptional video programs that are both educational and informative. She brings 20 years of writing and performing experience to what she considers to be the most important role she has ever played, a supportive survivor in the story of her own life. We welcome Laura Clark.
I'm here to share some reflections on my adventures with cancer. I didn't know anything about ovarian cancer. I certainly didn't know that early detection is so important if you're going to beat this illness. Beat. B-E-A-T. Beat. That's the way you're going to learn the symptoms, and that's the way we're going to remember them. Beat. Bloating. My belly would be so distended by the end of the day that I would have to pull my blouse out and flip it over the top and unzip my pants, because mere slacks could not hope to contain the massive swelling. Okay? B, bloating. E, eating issues. Now, for many women that manifests as feeling full quickly, I've never been that lucky. No. For me, it was gastrointestinal issues with a heavy emphasis on the gas. I'm a teacher. I teach middle school, high school, college, creative dramatics. My butt cheeks were clenched like a lock wrench all through. And at the end of the day, I was jet propelled out of the classroom. All right, we've got you set for next Wednesday for that chemotherapy. Oh, honey. Tissue. Tears were sheeting down my face. Laura, I'm going to tell you something, and you're not going to believe this, but it's the truth, okay? It's not always going to feel this bad. She pointed to the wig on her own head. You know what's really weird? It's going to start to feel normal. She winked a lashless eye.
I have the world's smallest cat in its crown with thin, wispy strands of dry lint. I was really looking forward to the whole wig experience, you know? I had a schedule. It was a couple weeks after diagnosis, but I went to visit the wig shop at a strip mall near my home in Minneapolis, and flanked on the left by my best friend Diane, and on the right by my husband. We crossed the threshold. Oh. We were greeted by a salesperson who was a transplanted Georgia peach. And she was passionate about hair. Oh, darling, picking out the perfect wig is an art form. You have come to the right place. Come on in now, sit down. Sit down. Oh, y'all know this is just going to make all the difference in the world. And honey, you do not want to skimp on these. No, you do not. A woman's hair is her crown and glory. You want to spend whatever it takes to feel good about yourself. You need to think of this as an investment. An investment? I was like, my God, how much is this thing going to cost? You know, our cancer ladies even hold on to them after their hair grows back. Oh yes, they do come in so handy when you don't have time to style everything up just so. Or you know, it makes a wonderful donation to another unfortunate, such as yourself. You know, when you no longer need it or you pass away. Pass away? Did you just say that? Okay, never mind. I was too excited to be deflated by something like that. I knew kind of what style I was going to ask for, I knew what color I wanted. I had a really good idea what size to ask for. No. She insisted on measuring. She got out the tape measure. All right, darling, we're just going to get your circumference here. Get the crayon. You really do have a tiny peanut of a noggin, don't you? I'm so sorry. smalls and stuff. God, I felt like a pinhead at the circus. But you know what? I do believe we have a child's wig tucked away. Yes, we do. Her mama ordered it for her, but then she died. I know right where it is. Away she went, and she came back with this plastic bag filled with auburn curls. All right, I think that's going to be just the thing. So let's get this wig cap on. Look like my grandma's old stocking. She's like, there we go. Now we tuck these stray strands up underneath. It is just a tragedy what happens to y'all's hair with that chemotherapy. How horrified would this one be to learn that I've not had a drop of chemotherapy? This tragedy was my hair. Oh, back in. She unzipped the Ziploc bag and took out the tangle of curls. Now all y'all need to do is just take it out of the bag and get a good shake. The thing expanded to like 3 times its size. Now, grab a hold of those 2 tabs in the front there. Okay, hold on tight. We'll stretch this in place. Once the horrifying thing was seated, we all pretended it was an option. You know what I think? I swear to God, I wanted to be respectful. I think that girl died of embarrassment when they told her she was going to have to wear it. I just was out of control. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop crying. I wept as I tugged that little girl's hair from my head. And I grieved for her family. And scared out of my mind, I escaped the wig store. I ultimately decided I wasn't going to be a wig person. I was going to wear hats. So I asked my friends and my family and my colleagues, I said, please send hats. And hats arrived. Beautiful hats, warm hats, stylish hats, and I'm telling you, hats that were just downright bizarre. By the end of my 3rd treatment, I was hairless. And I was slick like a seal, you know? They tell you this, but you don't really understand it till it happens to you, that you lose hair everywhere. It's one of the gifts of cancer. You know, either to shade your pits or your legs. And it's the first and only time I've ever had a Brazilian. The Scots at the table, those that don't know. You know what it is, don't you, sir? Enter Cynthia. Cynthia is an actress. We had been cast years earlier in a show. Together we became lifelong friends. So I wasn't surprised when Cynthia, herself a breast cancer survivor, arrived within hours of hearing my diagnosis. You don't have to do anything you don't want to anymore. No, darling, you get to play the cancer card. No, say Victoria calls. Hello, Victoria. Why, yes. I would love to volunteer and work the phone banks for your fundraiser endlessly, hour after tedious hour. But you know I can't. No, I have cancer. You're all home. No, Jan calls. Jan needs a sitter for the twins. Hello, Jan. Oh, I would love to spend the afternoon with those 2 rambunctious little monkeys. But you know what, I just can't. No, it's the cancer. No questions asked. I tell you, the cancer card is better than the diarrhea card. Nobody wants to know.
There's this really busy intersection in the neighborhood where I was raised, and positioned like a sentry at those crossroads was Ella. And you know what? She never seemed to age or change. She crossed generations of kids heading to and from school. Her red lipstick mouth was always stretched into a raucous, nicotine-stained smile. And she knew every single child by name. I was so relieved. The first morning, I walked myself to kindergarten all alone, seeing Ella in the distance. I remember thinking to myself, I can do this. Sure, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Come on, come on, come on, honey, you're gonna be late. My God, who is that? That's one of Bob Clark's girls. That's little Lori. Come on, Lori, hurry up. Hey, where's your dad? Ain't he walking you today? Yeah. Usually the other side of the street. Better keep an eye on this one. She'll wind up wandering around down in traffic on Park Street. Come on, you! Hey, you're tiny! Come on, no dawdling! Look at those little chubby arms, just chugging away. Oh, no. Look out, Duke! Get back! Get back! Well, my gaze was so focused on Ella's shining face that I was taken completely by surprise when this dog, this beast thing, just lunged itself at the chain link fence. It was just inches from my face. I was frozen. I was transfixed. I couldn't move. Come on! Oh, that's just old Duke, honey. He can't hurt you. No, his bark is worse than his bite. Come on! He's too fat. He can't jump that fast. All right. Come on. I gotcha. It's okay, honey. It's gonna be okay. Dang dog.
I was appalled at what some people felt it was appropriate to share with me once they discovered that I was a cancer patient in treatment. Some people feel compelled to tell agonizing, terrifying stories of cancer-related death. And it was a while before I figured out how to set some healthy boundaries. Eventually I learned. I have a client, Genevieve. She called a couple of weeks before the holidays to check in. This is how this works. They call a few random minutes focused in on you and your circumstances, and it's a storyteller's turn to share. I don't remember the exact details of this story because honestly, through the whole thing, I was kind of like this. It went just a little something like this. Oh God, Laura, you got it bad. I have this friend that knows this couple. Well, she was diagnosed with, and you can insert any illness here as long as it's life-threatening. Well, she had lost her job as a still in a high-powered position here so that the fall from grace is dizzying. Well, they didn't have two nickels to rub together because she didn't have any insurance. They could barely afford groceries. Never mind money for treatment. Oh, well, miraculously. Months later, she was pronounced in remission, but what do you think happened? She paused here for dramatic effect. Well, she joined her spouse one morning for a cup of coffee over breakfast when wham! He dropped dead. Face down in the oatmeal. He was dead before he hit the bowl. Heart attack, all that stress, you know. By the way, how was your husband Paul managing his stress? I swear to God, hand over my heart, that woman told me this story. I wanted to slip through the phone cable like Quicksilver and strangle her. I wanted to say, shut up! You stupid cow! I didn't. No. Oh! And then there's the attitude is everything storyteller. My accountant is a genius with numbers.
I trust my oncologist with my life. I trust only Bertie with the taxes. It's a little lacking in the social graces. So I wasn't surprised when he gave me his unique take on cancer survival. Gotta have a positive attitude, Laura. Attitude's everything. Check that negativity at the door, kick it to the curb, gone out. Then, of course, he shared. Did you know that every single one of my 3 brothers stayed on a farm in North Dakota? Every single one of them died of cancer? That's right, lung cancer, brain cancer, stomach cancer, terrible, painful, depressing. They had nobody to think but themselves. All those chemicals they spread all over the land, they were just swimming in carcinogens. And good God, the way they ate, they were asking for it. You're implementing those dietary changes we discussed, right? Good, take charge, Laura. Gotta keep working on that attitude. Well, someone is going to be enjoying a substantial medical write-off this year. That's you. That insurance policy we got for you paying off in spades, huh? By the way, hospice covered 100% of that particular policy when you get your terminal diagnosis. How's that for a kicker? Well, I felt like kicking someone. Now we had something new to worry about. There was a room filled with Scandinavian women who were 50 plus years old. We were planning to talk about sex. It was tense. Why is it so hard to talk about this? I was raised in the 60s, 70s, and the if it feels good, do it generation. Stay alive, stay alive. Oh, no. Different. I mean, if we were allegedly so good at doing it, why were we so rotten at talking about it? You know why I think? It was the way we were raised, the way we were educated. Grandma Clark began our indoctrination to the wonderful world of womanhood early. My sisters and I perched on the edge of her couch, sparrows on a picket fence, leaning into her every word, with the smoke drifting up into her eyes off the Benson and Hedges 100 cigarette, dangling dangerously from her lip. She issued a host of confusing advice about the female condition. When you girls become ladies, you're gonna suffer the curse every month. It's disgusting. She paused to puff pensively, and then she tapped the growing ash into the tiny World's Fair commemorative plate she purchased at a junk store near the farm. When I was a girl, we'd dig old flower sacks. We'd fold them over and over again, then we'd pin them right inside our bloomers. It's a filthy mess. Grooming her hair with a comb soaked in beer and dippity-doo. She corkscrewed the wispy strands into nests and then secured them to her head with crisscrossed bobby pins while she briefed us on the horrors of childbirth. A few seconds of sexual satisfaction for what? 9 months and 18 years of hell! Sipping a cup of tea as she basked in the afterglow of a stirring episode of that Western series Gunsmoke, she reflected on the saloon keeper Miss Kitty's status. Oh yeah, she's beautiful all turning up like that today. One day she'll go through the change. Oh, you all will. Your blood stops flowing like shutting off a tap. Then you'll all look just like me. And I did do a little retail therapy and bought these boots. My God, these boots, they were like 5-inch heels, black leather biker buckles. I said, if I am kicking cancer's ass, I'm doing it in stilettos. I can't walk very far. Give could barely stand up. So there's hope. Hope. Emily Dickinson once wrote, "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all." As I completed chemotherapy, entered remission, and began dancing with Ned, no evidence of disease, Ned, I reflected on the role that hope had played throughout my journey, and I realized that what I hoped for changed and evolved, and each and every day it drew me forward like a magnet. Sometimes what I hoped for was really realistic, based on what was truly possible. Like I hoped I would survive chemotherapy, and research indicated that that was entirely possible. So, it was a hope I could really get behind because it was based on fact. Which isn't to say other kinds of hope aren't important. No, they are. I got involved in some wishful thinking hope. I wished I lived near Madison so that I could see my family whenever I felt like it. And I began to imagine a future where that would be possible. Wishful thinking hope is really important because it involves use of the F word, future. And then there's that dark night of the soul hope, where I wake up in the middle of the night with cancer tapping me on my face and whispering in my ear, telling me this terrifying story about my absence in the world. And on those nights, a faithful hope would well up from deep inside, and I would struggle to put my faith back in my battered body that had betrayed me. I put my trust in my carefully chosen team of practitioners, and I would turn my face toward a higher power. Everyone has a different name: God, Buddha, Muhammad, Yahweh, Allah, the goddess. And he brought comfort. And then there's the moment-to-moment hope, like, oh, I hope I feel better later so I can work out. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And then there's the horizon hope, where you look toward what could be the end of your life and you just move forward with honesty and optimism. My friend Linda hoped as she entered hospice that her journey would be peaceful and pain-free. My friend Natalia hopes, as she continues her 8th regimen of chemotherapy, that she will extend her horizon. My friend Jan hopes that It's easier to do when she's not sitting right there. My friend Jan hopes that her remission will hold and she'll watch her kids graduate from high school and college and have life experience, marriage, kids. And then there's a hope that so many of us hold today. It's a vision. We hope that women will eagerly learn the warning signs of ovarian cancer, and that our practitioners will diagnose women earlier, and our scientists will develop a screening test that catches this, and treatments that crush it. And in order for this to happen, we need to give ovarian cancer and all gynecological cancers a voice. So I hope that you will take the things that you've learned this evening and you'll share it with other people. Talk about below the belt. And I hope that if you know someone who is in treatment, you will please send hats. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so very, very